Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm filming something that I've actually never filmed before ever in life, which is a video about my weight loss journey. I've filmed some videos before in the past showing me on the journey, and that was in the past. That was about in 2017 is the last time I filmed a video that had anything to do with weight loss. So believe me when I say this is something that is very weird for me to do. So let's just say I started my weight loss journey in January. I'm pretty sure this video is going to be titled How I Lost 30 Pounds in 2 months, which is a Fendi fact. If you guys want to see, I'm pretty sure in the thumbnail it's going to be a before and after picture of what I look like in January 15th and what I looked like on March 15th. So currently I'm like 3 pounds up from that number. But I'm on my period, so it's like a what's the word? Fluctuations? That word. So I would like to say the reason why I started my journey this time around was purely health based. My doctor, sorry, I don't want my lip gloss to be like doing that thing that's like really gross. It makes it look like spit. So my doctor, okay. Let me backtrack. So in October on my birthday, I took a picture of myself, or my friend took the picture. I saw the picture and I did not like what I was seeing at all. I've always been somebody who's very large in the chest area, and I hate it so much because it makes me look very wide and like boxy, and it's literally just my boobs that are going out that wide. Like I feel like my boobs even push my shoulders out here, because like, you know, you place your arms like there, but like if I had normal boobs like a normal person, I feel like my shoulders could be like right there, if that makes any sense. So it just makes me look like very wide. I don't like it at all. So when I looked at the picture, I just saw how big I looked, and I was like, whoa. So I was like, you know what, I really need to start the process to get a breast reduction, because I had been avoiding the doctors ever since I turned 18 because I didn't want anybody to tell me I have diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and I'm like, the way I'm eating and my activity level, it can only get to this, you know, place. If you do A, it's gonna get you to B. So, you know, I was pushing it off for years, but when I saw what I looked like on my birthday, I was like, you know, Jordan, you always said when I turn 18, I'm gonna do it. When I turn 19, I'm gonna do it. When I turn 20, I'm gonna do it. And I never thought I would turn 21 and still never have got my breast reduction. Like if you asked high school Jordan, I have been waiting so long in my life to get a breast reduction. So I went to the doctor on December 4th. If I remember correctly, early December, I went to the doctor. When I went to the doctor gave me some news that, shockingly enough, I wasn't expecting it. I know somebody at home's like, bitch, what are you talking about? Like, how are you not expecting it? But I really wasn't. Like, I knew I was obese. For a Fendi fact, I knew I was obese, knew I was overweight. I did not know I had reached morbid obesity, because whenever I have personally ever seen people talk about morbid obesity on TV, it was when I was watching My 600-Pound Life. And I'm like, I'm not 600 pounds. So where are we getting morbid obesity from? Like 1 + 1 is not equaling 2. So just for some reference, I'm 5'2" and a half. So 5'2" and a half, 5'3". Sometimes I'm only 5'2" when I go to the doctor. Sometimes it goes up, it goes down, but I've never been taller than 5'3". So you catch the drift. So I'm like, oh my gosh, hold on, wait a minute here. This is dangerous. Like, when you told me morbid obesity, like I literally remember like the feeling of like I was gonna start crying, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you cannot be a little sucker in this office and stuff. And a lot of the questions that he was asking, I don't even want to go into detail about it now, but maybe later on in life I will. But it would just make me feel so awkward and so embarrassed. So at that time I was I think I was like 247 when I went to doctor. The highest weight I've ever been in life is 254, documented. I'm pretty sure that I could have had a higher day, but it just wasn't documented, probably around the time that I just wasn't going on the scale. And so I was 247. Oh, actually I wrote this down on my phone, so I don't know why I'm guessing. So okay, so I went to the doctor December 5th, and my weight was 246 pounds, 0.9. That's how you know you're in denial, when you add the 0.9, because girl, it's 247. And he gave me some advice. So then I went to the doctor again. I went to the doctor a couple times. I don't know why I don't have those documented on here, for God knows what reason. So then he told me to enjoy myself during the holidays, and we would work on a plan on how I could lose weight after the holidays. So we began. So I was enjoying myself, girl. All December I enjoyed myself. And in the beginning of January, my friend decided to treat me to a trip to New York, and we went to New York, and I enjoyed myself again in New York. So when we finally got back from New York, I scheduled my doctor's appointment for literally the day after. So we got back on the 13th. I had my doctor's appointment on the 14th. So on the 14th of January, I was 251 pounds, 0.2. So I was 251 pounds when I started this journey. My doctor, oh my gosh, you know what? Oh, I forgot to include. When I went to the doctor the first time, he handed me a pamphlet at the end for a gastric bypass. No joke. No, like literally, he handed me a pamphlet. He said, you know, you might need to look into this. He's like, this is not, I'm not saying you have to do this. I'm not saying you're even going to get approved. He's saying that, like, you know, look into this, start going to like the little nutrition meetings. And I don't think he realized, like, my weight has been something that's been on my mind. So I like had to, it was something that was like really on my mind. So I was like, wait, hold on. Like, I've seen the videos before. I know what you're talking about. He wanted me to like start the process for gastric bypass. And I was like, oh my gosh, what? Like, that's just so final, you know? And I was like, oh, and he could see on my face. So then the next doctor's appointment that I went to was probably 2 weeks later. And he mentioned something, a pill called phentermine to me. And I was still very hesitant because I was like, oh, I really don't want to do any medications, anything extra. I would just much prefer to lose the weight naturally. But when he mentioned the medication, he said more than anything, it's just an appetite suppressant. It's not going to make you lose weight. It's just going to make you not hungry, which I know somebody at home was watching this and thinks, well, what's the difference? I'm going to tell you guys this. There is a huge difference between you know, something making you lose weight and something making you not hungry. Because if you are like me and you are a binge eater, which that is how I've gained my weight, I have a really bad tendency to binge eat. Even when you're not hungry, you're still eating. So if you're not making the active effort to not undereat, but to eat less, you're still gonna gain weight. Because there has been plenty. Okay, so I got back on January 14th, and he prescribed me the pill, and then I took the pill, whatever. So I was taking the pill. The pill, I didn't enjoy taking the pill. The pill made me very angry. It made my armpits stink. It made my breath stink. I think it made my breath stink. Nobody actually ever complained to me about it, but I felt it. Like, I felt like my mouth was really, really dry. It gave me really, really bad dry mouth. And I always felt very insecure about my breath. And mind you, I'm a makeup artist. So like being so close to people's face and feeling so insecure about your breath is just not a good feeling. So on 121, which was a week later, I went to the doctor and I stepped on the scale, and I was 241 at the doctor's scale, but I went with my mom. So after that, I saw, wow, I've lost 10 pounds according to their scale. But the appetite suppressant and just with other things that were going on in my life at the time, I wasn't really focusing on eating. So I was really under eating, so I couldn't work out. Like, my head hurt all the time. I felt really like groggy and tired. So even though I was losing a lot of weight that way, I wasn't happy. So I was like, okay, no, I gotta be more mindful of how to increase my calorie intake. So that's what I did. I increased my calorie intakes, and then I was going to the gym a little bit, but not really. Then February came around. So in January, the main thing I did in January is that I only drank water. So the first day that I started, granted, in New York, I was having alcohol and I was drinking sodas. But and when I got back, that day I enjoyed myself. But the day I went to the doctor's office, I decided to go on the straight and narrow. So I was only drinking water at that point. And I still mainly only drink water. The reason why I say mainly is because on 3 different occasions I've had a Diet Coke, but I haven't had any drink that has calories in it other than protein shakes. So I haven't had no juice, no orange juice, no apple juice, no nothing. So that was my main focus for January, was to make sure I would only drink water. Sorry, it's telling me my camera's internal temperature is about to turn this off. So I made sure that I was only drinking water. After that, I said, okay, let's set a new goal for yourself in February. So my goal for myself in February was to go to the gym 5 times a week. 5 times a week, no matter what, I had to be in the gym. And I did it. It was very hard. And after a while, you get used to it. After a while, you do get used to going to the gym 5 times a week. And it just becomes something that you do. I'm a makeup artist. I don't really have much to do during Monday through Thursday or whatever you want to call it. So if I want it, I can make it happen. So my main source of working out was Zumba. I love Zumba. I think I have a very, very, very old video of me dancing in Zumba. So I might try to insert it, but this is nothing anytime soon. So I would go to Zumba like clockwork. Not anymore, because as you guys know, we are on coronavirus quarantine. But I was going to Zumba 5 days a week. I would go the Sunday class at 9:30. I would go to the Monday class at 7 p.m. I would go to the Tuesday class 8:30 in the morning. I love the Tuesday class. I would go to the Wednesday class 9:45 in the morning. Love the Wednesday class. I would go to the Thursday class sometimes in the morning, sometimes the afternoon was kind of like iffy. And the Friday class, if I could, I would go 5:45. I love it. I've been to Saturday class one time and I loved it. So if I could go to a class, I was in all the classes, okay? I love Zumba, and then I would go to Planet Fitness to work out, because I'll just be completely real with you guys. I just didn't feel comfortable enough working out at LA Fitness because there's just so many people there, and I still have a mild form of gym anxiety. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I'm just really not good at it. And like the first day I was there, like these people were like talking to me, and I know this sounds so weird. I'm not good when people talk to me at the gym. It's just not my cup of tea. So on February 5th, after a bad day of eating, I always include if I weighed after eating bad or not. At the doctor, I was 242 pounds, and at my house, I was 238 pounds, which is a good variation, because by the time I get to the doctor, typically I've already eaten something, and I weigh myself naked at my house. So on February 7th, I was 233 pounds. On February 14th, I was 228 pounds. And yeah. So I was 228 at February 14th. So I started off at 251. Now, my goal for March was to eat at home, because I was realizing that in February, even though I was going to the gym a lot, I wasn't really cooking my own meals at home. So I was making the mistake of eating out a lot, which eating out is really hard to properly track your calories, it's really hard to properly track your calories when you eat out, because although, for example, my number one thing that I would eat out is a quesadilla wrap from Pollo, because it was very high in protein. It's like 58 grams. But again, I can't guarantee that they're going to cook it that way. So one girl might add extra cheese. Alrighty. So sorry about that. I was just talking to my suite mate, studio mate, whatever you would call that. I don't like to call it a roommate because we don't live there. So, yeah, we don't live there. The place that we pay rent together, we don't live there. Let me just do this right here. All right, perfect. So, hold on. I just want to make sure this is mainly on my face. All right. I think this is good enough. Sorry that you can see my chargers. Okay. So, where was I? Damn, I forgot where I was. Okay, so February, I went to the gym, and I keep track on my dry erase board of everything I do. Days I go to the gym, the days I fast. Oh, and I also started intermittent fasting. I fast all the time from 11 to 7. Those are my favorite hours to intermediate fast. I'm gonna do a challenge to myself for the rest of the month of April, starting tomorrow, to stay strict to 11 to 7, because I always end up moving it, or I forget some days, or I just don't do it some days. So I really want to see what it would look like if I do 30 full days, a full entire month of intermediate fasting. So I'm gonna start. Tomorrow is April 3rd, so I want to see where I will be at on May 3rd. So I do intermediate fast from 11 to 7. If you want to know more about fasting, you can see Dr. Berg's videos. I'll try to link one below. For me, I choose to intermediate fast because, again, like I said, I have a binge eating problem, an overeating problem. So when I restrict what times I can eat, it helps me to eat less. And honestly, I was never hungry. So I don't take Phetamine anymore. I haven't had it in probably over 2-3 weeks. And when I was taking it, it was still very spotty. Do I think Phetamine is the reason solely why I lost weight? Honestly, no. I think it's more than anything a crutch. And I would stop taking it. I honestly think fully I've probably only taken it 3 weeks, and that is because I would forget to take it. I would take a lot of breaks off of taking it because, again, I didn't like how it made my breath smell. So, and in my profession, like having nasty breath, like that was just not something that's cute. Like I felt like I started buying so much stuff for my breath that I never had to buy before. Like I was buying like mints, all this stuff. Wow, I look so oily. So yeah, I never really took it regularly. If you want to ask your doctor about it, go ahead and ask them. It's just something that I don't care for. So I think that's basically a good amount of, so the lowest I weighed was 222. And again, March was a horrible month for me. March was a horrible month. I started off March really, really good. And then we went into the coronavirus, the gym shut down. I'm at the house all the time. I can't work. I'm overeating, I'm stressed. It's just such an ugly situation. So I have not really lost any weight. I haven't really gained. I've just been maintaining. So I basically been 222, 223, 224. It goes up and down those couple numbers the entire month. So I also have started a new journey, which is with TLC, Total Life Changes. I love the Nutriverse. It's a multi-vitamin that you take daily, liquid, and I've been using that so far. And I've also started drinking the tea at night because I was having problems using the bathroom regularly. And let me tell you guys, my waist has started to look real cute. Okay, like I feel like my stomach is finally like going down and my waist is starting to really carve out, and I cannot wait to see my waist speed drop dramatically. I started off with one waist speed at 44 inches. I don't know why I always forget that. It was 44 inches, and then I ordered my new one at 38 inches. So that gives you some perspective of I've at least lost 6 inches around my waist. So my goal is still to get my breast reduction. Don't know when that's gonna happen. My mini goal weight is to get out of 200 pounds. I want to get out of 200 pounds. I originally wanted to get out of 200 pounds by the month of May. So my goal for March was I started off with the month at 222. I wanted to get down to like 210. And that way, by the end of April, I could have been out of 200 pounds. Now, I don't think I'm going to lose 22 pounds in the month of April. It could happen. I really don't want to lose the weight that fast because I already feel like my skin's starting to lose some like elasticity. Like, look at that. I mean, maybe that's what skin's supposed to do. I don't know. But I already feel like my skin's starting, I don't like that I could pull that. I don't know. I don't want to get too much loose skin, so I'm really not in a rush to be trying to do all of that. 10 pounds would be nice out of April to start being consistently in the 210, the 211, and then for May, definitely May is the latest that I'm going to be 200 pounds. By May, I do not want to say I'm 200 pounds anymore. So those are my goals. And now I'm just going to answer the question. I'm going to do like weekly check-ins with my weight loss journey and stuff. I could do little recipes that I eat. Right now I'm 226, but I'm on my period. And yeah, that's basically it. I drink water, and I have definitely had my great amount of cheat days. And my goal calorie is 1800 more. But without further ado, that is the rest of this video. I'm definitely going to be keeping up with you guys. I'm definitely going to show you guys more about my the products I take and stuff like that. If you guys are interested in the detox tea, let me know. And if you guys are interested in the multivitamin, let me know. I'll leave the link below for you guys to purchase the items. Or if you guys have any more questions, just let me know. And without further ado, I'm going to peace out. I look so sweaty. I can see it on my TV. I look so oily, girl. I did a makeup challenge today. So my makeup was cute earlier, but now I kind of feel like I look a little oily. But peace out, Girl Scout. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Bye.